say, and I get lost in the nothingness inside of me. And I let it all out to find that I'm not the only person with these things in mind. But all the vacancy, the words revealed, is the only real thing that I've got left to feel. Just stuck, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long.
Erase all the pain till it's gone.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I've wanted all along, somewhere I belong.
And I've got nothing to say, I can't believe I didn't fall right down on my face.
I was confused,
looking everywhere only to find that it's not the way I had imagined it all in my mind.
so what am I?
What do I have but negativity? Cause I can't justify the way everyone is looking at me.
Nothing to lose,
Nothing to gain, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long.
Erase all the pain till it's gone.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I've wanted all along, somewhere I belong. And I will never know myself until I do this on my own. And I will never feel anything else until my wounds are healed. And I will never find anything till I break away from me. And I will break away, I'll find myself today. I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long.
Erase all the pain till it's gone.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I've wanted all along, somewhere I belong. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like that. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like that, somewhere I belong. Wow! Somewhere I belong. Yeah!
your hands up like this and put them down like that. When I pretend everything is what I want it to be, I look exactly like what you would always wanted to see. When I pretend, I can't forget about the criminal I am, stealing second after second just cause I know I can. But I can't pretend this is the way it'll stay. I'm just trying to bend the truth. I can't pretend I'm who you want me to be, so I'm lying my way. Come on! Yeah! Don't turn it back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. Nah, no turning back now. Let me take back my life. I'd rather. Don't turn it back now. Anywhere on my own, cause I can say. Nah, no turning back now. The very worst part of now is me. I remember what they taught to me. Remember condescending, talk of who I ought to be. Remember listening to all of that and this again. So I pretended up a person who was fitting in. And now you think this person really is me. And I'm trying to bend the truth. But the more I push, the more I'm pulling away. Why is that? Let me hear you fucking sing it. Come on! Yeah! Nah, no turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. Nah, no turning back now. Let me take back my life. I'd rather. No turning back now. Anywhere on my own, cause I can say. Nah, no turning back now. The very worst part of now. Say what? The very worst part of now. This isn't who I wanted to be. Never got that what I said would have you running from me like this. This isn't who I wanted to be. Never got that what I said would have you running from me like this. This isn't who I wanted to be. Never got that what I said would have you running from me like this. This isn't who I wanted to be. I never thought that what I said would have you running from me like this. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. Nah, no turning back now. Let me take back my life. I'd rather. No turning back now. Anywhere on my own, cause I can say. Nah, no turning back now. The very worst part of now. Say it. The very worst part of now is me. Let's go! For you in the back, come on! Yeah. Why does it feel like night today? Something in sounds not right today. Why am I so uptight today? Paranoia's all I got left. I don't know what stressed me first or how the pressure was fed, but I know just what it feels like to have a voice in the back of my head. It's like a face that I hold in. Face that I wait till I close my face and watch every time they face and laughs every time they fall. So you know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is hearing me right underneath my skin. Paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin. I know I've got a face in me, points out all of my mistakes to me. You've got a face on the inside too. Your paranoia's probably worse. I don't know what set me off first, but I know what I can't stand. Everybody reacts to the fact that the better is can't add up to what you can, but everybody has a face that they hold in. Face that awakes so they close their face and watches every time they face and laughs every time they fall. So you know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is watching you too. Right inside your skin. Paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside. is right beneath your skin. The bass inside is right beneath your skin. The sun goes down. I feel like betray me. The sun goes down. I feel like betray me. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the bass inside is dry beneath the skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the bass inside is right beneath my skin. Hell yeah. Check this out. Yo, get me on a track and I'm packing a backpack full of tracks on some CDs. Be me, fuck that, not likely to bite me. You need to be you times 90. I got team on a scheme so hype we make it on the scene, make a scene on the nightly. Knows what I mean, whether mean or politely. Living the dream is so clean white Nikes or DCs. I'm not giving a shit. Fuck the words that you heard and the lips that they hang from. Stay banging and bang bang drums, hanging you lames from the same no name gang you came from. I ain't got an excuse, just talking the truth. Sunny awesome when I'm rocking the boot. And I stay ready with hot block rocking the views. Y'all are really not stopping this dude. Check this out, y'all. Forfeit the game or somebody else takes you out of the frame. Put your name to shame, come on, rough the face. You can't run a race, pace is too fast, it just won't last. You love the way I look at you while taking pleasure in the awful things you put me through. You take away when I give in. You like to think you'll never run. You live what you learn. You have to act like a someone. You live what you learn. You want someone to wear like you. You live what you learn. You want to share what you've been through. You live what you learn. Let's flip it up. You love the things I say I'll do. The way I hurt myself again just to get back at you. You take away when I give in. Bring it back up. You like to think you'll never run. You live what you learn. You have to act like you're someone. You live what you learn. You want someone to wear like you. You live what you learn. You want to share what you've been through. You live what you learn.
dreamed I was missing. You were so scared, but no one would listen, 'cause no one else cared. After my dreaming, I woke with this fear. What am I leaving when I'm done here? So if you're asking me, I want you to know. Surface, not all the way through. I've never been perfect, but neither have you. So if you're asking me, I want you to know. When my time comes, forget the wrong that I've done. Help me leave behind some reasons to be missed. And don't resent me when you're feeling empty. Keep me in your memory. Leave out all the rest. Leave out all the rest. Forgetting all the hurt inside you've learned to hide so well. Pretending someone else can come and save me from myself. I can't be who you are. When my time comes, forget the wrong that I've done. Help me leave behind some reasons to be missed. And don't resent me when you're feeling empty. Keep me in your memory. Leave out all the rest. Leave out all the rest. Forgetting all the hurt inside you've learned to hide so well. Pretending someone else can come and save me from myself. I can't be who you are. I can't be who you are. are breaking. All you've ever wanted was someone to truly look up to you. And 6 feet underwater, I do. I do.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Rob Borden. You guys are great. Thank you so much.
Both locks below the window. I close both blinds and turn away. Sometimes solutions aren't so simple. Sometimes goodbye's the only way. And the sun will set free. The sun will set free. And the shadow of the day will embrace the world in gray. Memories consume like opening a wound. I'm picking me apart again. You all assume I'm safe here in my room, unless I try to start again. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way. I'll never be alright, so I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the Memories consume like opening a wound. I'm picking me apart again. You all assume I'm safe here in my room, unless I try to start again. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way. No, it's not alright, so I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit tonight. Clutching my cure, I tightly lock the door. I try to catch my breath again. I heard much more than any time before. I had no options that began. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way. I'll never be alright, so I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit tonight. I'll paint it on the wall, 'cause I'm the one that fell. I'll never fight again, and this is how it ends. I don't know what's worth fighting for, why I have to scream, but now I have some clarity to show you what I mean. I don't know how I got this way. I'll never be alright, so I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit My insides all turn to ash, so slow, and blew away as I collapsed, so cold. Black wind took them used to be my own protection, but not now. 'Cause my path has lost direction somehow. A black wind took you away from sight and held the darkness of a day that night, and the Against my will, I stand beside my own reflection. It's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Without a sense of confidence, I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before.
Guys ready? As loud as you can, come on.
It starts with
One thing, I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time.
all I know.
Time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away and it's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on and didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of the time when I tried
so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
One thing, I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I
Tried so hard.
in spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised that it got so things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so
hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all.
of time. Hand grenade pins in every line. Throw 'em up and let something shine. Going out of my fucking mind. Filthy mouth, no excuse. Find a new place to hang this noose. String me up, I'ma top these roofs. Got it tight so I won't get loose. Truth is you can stop and stare. Blow myself out and no one cares. Dug the church out, lay down there with a shovel up out of reach somewhere. Yeah, someone pour it in. Make it a dirt dance floor again. Say a prayer and stop it out when they bring that chorus in.
I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. Just to throw it away, just to throw it away. I bleed it out.
Go stop the show, choppy words and a sloppy flow. Shotgun opera, lock and load. Cock it back and then watch it go. Mama help me, I've been cursed. Death is rolling in every verse. Candy paint on his brand new hearse. Can't contain to me, knows he works. Fuck this hurts, I won't lie. Doesn't matter how hard I try. Half the words don't mean a thing, and I know that I won't be satisfied. So why try ignoring him? Make it a dirt dance floor again. Say your prayers and stop it out when they bring that chorus in.
I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. Just to throw it away, just to throw it away. I bleed it out. I've opened up these scars. I'll make you faceless. I pulled myself so far. I'll make you faceless. No!
Second, Brad, hang on. Just hang on a second.
Oh, we have a birthday cake in
Just
here.
hold on. You guys, we gotta take a second right here to just sing happy birthday to our boy, if you don't mind. Can you help us out and sing?
On three, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy
some noise. Rob Borden up here killing it tonight. Happy birthday, buddy. Let's roll that shit.
He's 15 fucking years old today.
It's 15. Let's bring it back. You guys can keep singing. You've been doing a great job so far. You ready? Take them, Chester.
I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away.
you. You guys have been an amazing crowd tonight. Thank you very much. This has definitely been the best crowd of this tour so far here in Europe. One of the best crowds we've ever had. Thank you very much. Thanks for letting us play in such a beautiful place with all of you amazing people here. Thank you.
I've lied to you the same way that I always do. This is the last smile that I'll fake for the sake of being with you. The sacrifice of hiding in a lie. The sacrifice is never knowing why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. Why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. I've tried like you to do everything you wanted to. This is the last time I'll take the blame for the sake of being with you. The sacrifice of hiding in a lie. The sacrifice is never knowing. Why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see the testing me, pushes me away. Why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see the testing me, pushes me away. Pushes me
you to want what I want you to feel. And it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So let go, watching you turn your back like you always do. Face away and pretend that I'm not. I'll be here cause you're all that I got.
I can't bear the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be in the time of death. This damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be in the.
I am a little bit insecure, let alone confident. Cause you don't understand. I do what I can and sometimes I don't make sense. I am. You never wanna say, and I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me out. So let go, watching you turn your back like you always do. Face away and pretend that I'm not. I'll be here cause you're all that I got.